I see from your face that you have watched it.
Oh, I love it. Last one was it Padmaavat? I mean, I love Bollywood as well. So when I do long haul flights, I try to watch at least one. But I just worked with Priyanka Chopra as well, and that was fantastic. And I love A.R. Rahman.
I think I first want to know from both of you. I know this is your first web series, if I'm not wrong. Is there any pressure when you're associated with something so historical and there's so much of fan following all over the world? Is there any pressure as actors?
I mean, we put pressure on ourselves just as who we are. I feel like I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like we both hold very high standards of ourselves. And we want to work hard, and no matter what the franchise is and no matter what the project is, we're going to give our absolute all. And I think that in that case, the pressure doesn't matter because we are going to give 100% and we want to give whoever the audience is the absolute best of us.
Well said. However, what works is, at least works for me, is that I'm a fan myself. So I come with that embedded pressure, and I also wanted a lot of us are fans of the franchise. So we're operating also as fans, so that we're putting all of our energy, all of our artistry, all of our love to make something that would make us proud as well. So that kind of took care of itself in that sense. You do have to make an exercise to, I don't know how it is in your own profession, to kind of shut the voices down, do your thing, be authentic, and just handle what you can handle, which is what you do. Because otherwise it would swallow. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's just huge. It's one of the biggest things in the history of things.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can feel it.
Which brings me to the second question, is that, it is physically, I'm sure, and as well as mentally quite exhausting when you're on sets and doing this. How do you switch off when you're out? Because you guys are on a schedule, you're working non-stop.
Good question. We never get asked that question.
Yeah, I mean, I love my music, so I love writing music, just writing in general, journaling. I think it's such a great way to give yourself an opportunity to tell your story. As an actor, I think we spend so much time in someone else's head and telling someone else's story that we kind of forget that we are on our own journey. And so for me, like in my music, that's my chance to let out who I am, and there can be so many other ways to do that, but that's my switch off from my character.
I actually write quite a bit as well, but
wow.
I mean, I write, I always want to be a director, be a filmmaker, and my focus much more on my acting because it's been, what's taken off, so I do that quite a bit, but I also am very manual. So I wish I could have like a TikTok or something like that, because I'm always like doing pottery or sculpting. Yeah. I have a little secret love of restoring antique furniture. So I'm always doing stuff like that all the time, like when I'm not on set.
So a lot of hidden talent here in the room, and clearly, alternate professions if possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But okay, now season 2 is of course out there. It's going to be releasing very soon, and we are going to be watching the entire thing. You've been part of the first season as well. Was it physically daunting to be part of it? Like
first, second, both?
Both.
I mean, I can speak for myself. I have a little bit of a more unique challenge in terms of, when you're playing like the action hero of something or having an active component. It's a very different journey than just going and doing the dramatic aspect of it all because of the training. And sometimes you're working like twice as much because I have to be learning all these things hours and hours and hours, tens of, dozens of hours every week, new skills. And the particular thing with an elf is that you have to think about is that a guy will throw a punch in a certain way like that because we're human, but an elf will have been doing these things for hundreds and hundreds of years. So everything has much more precision, And the only way to acquire that is through a lot of practice and training. So physically, when I rap, I essentially just get on Uber Eats and just eat ice cream or whatever, DoorDash, whatever it is. Ice cream and wings, and I just don't even want to look at a gym.
I am from India, so I will obviously ask you, are you guys aware of the Indian fan base that the series has? Have you guys been able to?
I mean, I was in India 2 years ago for the season 1 press run, and it was mind-blowing to see that kind of support, just the sheer beauty of the country, like just the people and the hospitality. It was honestly just such a great experience. I need to get back there.
Have you guys watched any Indian film, or are you aware of Indian artists?
He is a guru.
Yes.
I see from your face that you have watched it.
I love it. I mean, last one was it Padmaavat that I was watching?
Oh, Padmavat. Yes.
I was watching that recently. I mean, I love Bollywood as well. So when I do long haul flights, I try to watch at least one.
Oh, wow.
I absolutely love it. I just worked with Priyanka Chopra as well, and that was fantastic. And I love A.R. Rahman, and I there's a lot. I mean, I'm so excited, and I every time that I do like a live and I get a bunch of like Indian followers, I'm so excited. Like, thank you for being in my live. I mean, I'm super appreciative of your culture and like the support, and the fans are just so diehard and so passionate. So
they are.
We really appreciate you all. Really.